anyone else. So I want to talk about this LGBTQ community. I call it a myth because I noticed that people are saying, oh, she's against, the LGBTQ community, which is the lesbian, the gay community, transgender, queer, okay? So let me just say this. Birmingham has real problems, okay? Birmingham has real problems. When you're talking about senior citizens who cannot even sit on their porch and spend their retirement in peace, just a peace of mind, okay? And yeah, we can point fingers and say, hey, people, this is crime amongst people who know one another, that kind of thing. Yeah, I hear you, but guess what? You can't blame everyone. At some point, we've got to take responsibility as a city and the leadership of the city to say, guess what? We have got to get with the police department. We've got to sit down with those who are activists. And we got to get everybody together in one room, and we got to say, what can we glean from one another in order to be able to solve this crime? It doesn't matter if you're LGBTQ to me at all, because guess what? I got to be a mayor for everyone. I want you to say that with me. She has to be a mayor for everyone, okay? Everyone. So everyone wants to see crime reduced. Everyone wants a clean city. Everyone can support city workers who provide the service. Everyone can support education, your business community, and young professionals. I said when I made my announcement that you cannot be divided, okay? Together we stand, and divided we do what? Fall, okay? I'm talking about a united Birmingham in order to bring the magic back to the city. I have relatives in my family who are gay and lesbian, and guess what? No one will ever be able to say she treats me differently. You know why? Because when we're talking about the common good of every human being, that's all that matters. The common good. And listen, let me say this. As a mayor for the city of Birmingham, you can only enforce the laws of the state of Alabama. And you might say, well, wait a minute, what's your personal opinion? That's how we got to where we are now. Everybody wants to be on their personal opinion instead of working within the confinement of the law. If it's within the city of Birmingham, meaning the city of Birmingham government, yes, you do have control over that. You have the policy-making body, which is city council, and you have the law enforcement portion of it, which is the executive branch of government, which is the mayor's office. If it is within the city of Birmingham government and we are discriminating, I can tell you that won't happen under a Lashunda Scales administration. You heard me right. So all of this about she is against this person, no, I'm not. What was taken out of context was that there was a photo that was hanging over the Civil Rights Institute. I believe in human rights. I equally believe in civil rights. And I said that I believe that there's a choice in terms of who you love. However, as a black person, I didn't have that choice because civil rights had to deal with the disenfranchisement of African American people, okay? Now you might say, well, I disagree with that. That's okay. That's what I'm trying to get everyone to see. It's okay for us to differ in what we believe. You may believe I was born this way. I may believe, I don't believe you were born that way, but guess what? You know what settles the score? What does the law say? I owe so much to Judge Pearson, J. Richmond Pearson. He told me, it doesn't matter, Lashunda, what your thoughts are. What does the law say? And I know you may say, but the law is not right. That's fine. That's why we have state lawmakers. They're called the House of Representatives and your senators. And that's who changes. That's why so much constitution reform needs to take place in Alabama. Because of that. So I want to be very clear. She's a mayor for everyone. She's going to love everyone. She's going to fight to make sure that everyone is treated with respect, humanity, and the fact that city services, if you are a taxpayer, you deserve to have city services. Okay? So